Okay, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to the post-event press conference for the Monaco E-Prix, the 9th round of the 2018-2019 ABB FIA Formula E Championship. Another riveting and entertaining race going right up to the last corner of the event. Won by Eric Vergne from Techeetah. Well done to you, Eric. Second place, Oliver Rowland from Nissan E.dams. Well done, Oliver. And in third position, Felipe Massa for Venturi Formula E team. Let's speak to the winner, Eric Vergne. Your 7th win in Formula E and the 2nd win this season, Jeff. The only person so far to have achieved more than one victory. There's no straightforward win in Formula E, but you had some control over this race today, didn't you?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Being my first podium in Monaco and being a win, I feel extremely happy, and it's an incredible feeling. Then the race, I think it was pretty much under control. When I wanted to push, I could create a gap big enough, and then my engineer was just telling me the gap to Oliver, and I was lifting depending on how close it was, just so I could keep the target. And at the end, they were very close, but it was just a question of staying on track and finishing the race. I knew, if I would close the door at the right time, he would not pass me unless he goes over me. So I was feeling pretty confident. I think the team was a bit stressed, but everything from inside the car was under control.
You've taken the lead in the championship. You've got a 5 points advantage now, and the team have extended and consolidated their team's advantage as well. So some nice cherries on the cake there all round for you.
It's really good, but nothing of that matters. At the end of the year, it's probably going to be a different result, or maybe the same. I hope it will be the same. But we've seen how quickly things change in Formula E, and to be honest, leading the championship today is not something I care. As long as I stay in the game until New York, I'm happy. And I think if it keeps going like this, the championship will be decided in the last race. So for me, just a question of staying up there until New York with a good car. A good spirit inside the team, and I think that's what we have. And with this kind of result, we're building the trust, the confidence in our team, and it helps us to work even more and try to maximize the package we have.
Well done, Eric. Well done to you and the Techeetah team. And in second place, Oliver Rowland. Oliver, considering you came to Monaco knowing you had to serve that penalty to get a pole position and to come through to second position, you must have some really high satisfaction levels from the weekend.
Yeah, Paris on one side was pretty disappointing. I started on pole, I was leading the race, and I made quite a big mistake. And then afterwards, out of frustration, I got a 3-place grid penalty. So you come here and you already know it's very difficult to overtake. So you come here with a target to maximise qualifying, and I think that's what we did today. And then, to be honest, to finish second with a 3-place grid penalty is, amazing. But I think more than anything today, I'm very happy with the race performance. It's probably my first good race, especially it's quite a big saving track. I've struggled a lot when on the big saving tracks, and I felt today I made a good step in my driving and understanding the energy management. So all in all, very positive and very happy.
You were really close to Jeb at the end of the race and throughout the second portion, really. Do you have a serious sniff, a serious chance to get through and make a move?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened with Jeff, because the first bit of the race I saw him, he was very comfortable, sort of the first half of the race, and then it was a bit like a switch. All of a sudden, it looked like he started to struggle a little bit, and I was kind of just waiting there. I didn't want to try and attack and use too much energy and then have nothing left at the end, so I kind of waited, and it was a case of I couldn't risk anything, and he did a very good job defending. From Nissan's point of view, they've thrown away a lot of points recently, so I didn't want to risk anything, and just wanted to enjoy the result.
Good job, well done, Oliver. And in third place, Felipe Massa. Felipe, your first podium in Formula E, and what a place to do it, here at the home of the team, the home of you. It's been coming for a long time, and now you've made that breakthrough and got onto the podium. Tell us how you feel today.
Well, great feeling, definitely. It was a nice race, nice qualifying, very clean race. So I'm so happy that always when I was starting the good positions, always something happened in the race that took me away some positions. I never had really a proper clean race that maybe we did take away the best of the car. No mistakes, nothing happens that maybe a car pushing you out and breaking your car like it has in Hong Kong. It happened to me. So I'm happy that you know, in the clean race, also know how things getting up, you know, understanding the car, understanding, you know, the qualifying as well. You know, always to do a good job on the qualifying. So I'm happy on that, and I mean, the best place here in Monaco for the team, home Grand Prix. So even it was so special when I was in the podium and I saw my son screaming. You know, I think that's really great feeling. You know that you know, looking these type of things, it just gives you even extra happiness. You know, I'm doing what I love to do, and having the results is always the best. You know, achievements. And also after the podium, Gildo Pastor was crying. You know, like our boss, and he's from here. And I think also after everything that happens to him, that he passed through, so I think that's really a great day. You know, would have been also a fantastic day by winning the race, but I think it was a very good job today for the team, for me, and also this feeling to be in Monaco.
He had some major pressure from Verline, particularly in the later stages, and the energy management was critical there. Just talk to us about those last 2 laps and how you manage the consumption of the energy.
Well, actually, I mean, I managed the consumption quite good during the whole race. Also, I mean, slowing down the right way behind the dam. And just on the last lap, I mean, I had to use too much. And for sure, I mean, he managed to save more than me, maybe 1% or something like that. And then the last race I had to use a little bit too much. It was like hitting me because they were also fighting, you know, and I couldn't really brake what I wanted, you know, because they were also inside. So, but I couldn't also let him brake very late on the outside, so it was quite tricky. And he hit me like a couple of times in the last lap, even the lap before. So it was a little bit tricky moment, but I managed to finish the race actually without battery, you know, without anything. So in the last maybe 150 laps, my you know, they just lost everything, but it was not enough time for him to overtake me. So it was a good job.
Well done, Felipe, and the team also.